Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. Right, there's been some shenanigans going on about this tank in the background. I'm just back from Sweden. So what we have now, it's not the Thunderbolt. It's the Chrysler KGF. Different guises, starting from £32.35. The fully loaded version 40.05, or else the ultimate pack 61.72. Now, what do you get with each of these deals? So let's click in. With this pack, you get 3,000 gold, 3 million credits, vents, stabilizer, and a large tank gun rammer, leading me to believe it's a heavy tank. That's all, it's good to see. And then we have the loaded package, and what you have: the vents, stabilizer, and tank gun rammer. So the 3,000 gold, 3 million credits, that bumps up from 40.05 to the larger package value, so an additional £21. So let's have a look. So £21 for 3 million credits. Let's have a look at the gold and this side of things. So let's see. So premium, there we go, 3,000 gold. Let's see what we can do. So 3,000 gold, you're looking £11. So that's £11, which means that the additional 3 million credits is something we need to look at. So let's see. Exactly, so 3 million credits, you're looking at about 30,000 gold. No, that's not right. Let me pause this. I'll just do a quick calculation. Actually, looking down here, we have 4,000 gold and 4 million credits for £45. So you're probably looking about £33 to £34 for 3,000 gold and 3 million credits, so about £34 off. So let's have a look at the specials. So we'll take £34 off, and then you've got to bear in mind you need an additional probably 1.5 million credits, so putting it back up to about 4 million or so as an average. So £45 worth of gold items between the £61 package and the basic package. So it's about £29 difference, and you're probably getting about £40 worth. So that's actually, yeah, as it says, 20%, just under 20% off. So it seems like a fairly good deal if you're going to go for the gold, the credits, and all of the equipment. So all in all, the Chrysler package does seem like quite a good offer if you need the gold, the equipment, and the credits. So that's something to bear in mind, that if you do need those items as a single package, if you want the tank, that's quite a good one if you can afford it and you need all those items. Then we come to the loaded package, where you get 1.5 million roughly worth of equipment. So that's 1.5 million worth of specials. So let's have a look. 1.5 million. Let's get back into the other side. Gold. So 1.5 million. Let's look at it being roughly, well, probably about £15 worth. So say the £15 worth, there we go, 10 million, 10,000 gold. So you're looking on average about £7 for a mixture of 1,000 gold and a million credits. So each million credits is worth about £7. So you can weigh that up and see the value that you're getting as opposed to buying the war chest and adding that yourself to specifically buy exactly what you need. Now, what we need to look at is the tank itself. Is it a good deal? I've heard lots of rumours. I haven't tested it, so we'll get in and do that now. Right, let's have a look. 0 games, no data yet, and it's come with a 50% crew. So here we are, Chrysler KGF added. Very, very neat wargaming.net symbol on the front. That's very nice to have the 3D effect. The tank itself does look very, very nice. I do like these machine gun pods here. Black tank, very, very nice. But yes, 50% crew. So yeah, I'll switch the crew from the E5, put that in, and then start to rock and roll. And then we can start. We'll see how this rocks from the first instance with that crew. And then try and build up as if you've only just bought it, as though you've bought the very basic package like me, and then see how easy it is to start making some money with them, and see how you can use it, best way of doing it, and what this is like. So I'm going to pause this, put the crew in. Let's have a look at the exterior before we do that. Any exterior options? No, no options. Nope. I didn't expect to, but I just wanted to check it out anyway. So yeah, it is pretty nice looking tank. And then we will have a look at the armor profiles, and then get into to a first game. So bear with me. Okay, I've just taken the crew out of the Patriot. Let's get them. Commander in, then this guy, the staff sergeant, even more of the crew, and the next loader. There we go. And let's see what I can afford. Camo nets and things like that. I'll get that in, so I can't afford anything else at the moment. So let's see. Tank gun rammer. We're 50,000 short. Let's test it without any other equipment. So vert stabs, the accuracy seems pretty good anyway. 0.36, aim time 1.9 seconds, not bad. 198 average pen with 260 with APCR. So I will start to kit this out. So what are we going to do? Well, let's get some premiums. Let's go for about 25 rounds. Drop this down. Let's go with 30s. That's a nice round number. This got a nice amount of ammo, actually. Surprising. It's a huge amount of ammo. So let's get some consumables in. Let's have a look at the power to weight. Power to weight. Bear with me. 20 horsepower per ton. It's okay. So, but it could be better. So let's get some cola in and put them in for credits. Then large repair kit and first aid kit. Let's get these put in for credits and see how much this setup costs us. 168,000 credits to set it out, so it leaves about 300,000, 280,000. Then so view range, spotting 396. Let's put the camo net in this second slot for now, and then I'll check to see what I already. Oh well, that's in, and then where the FV, BT7, the ISU. Okay, let's swap one of those over. BT7. Let's demount these bits of equipment. Boom, boom. Back up to the Americans. Sorry, I'm having problems because I'm having eyesight problems for the past month, and I've got to be in the hospital tomorrow. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue. So yeah, so we don't need the vert stabs, but let's get these binoculars in for now. And Let's accelerate the crew. Yeah, I've got serious problems. I won't go into it now. So, without further ado, let's get into this first game, and then we can have a look at the armor, and I can explain how things go. But you're looking some seriously nice hull armor, strong lower plate, very well angled, very, very nice, strong front, and a rear mounted turret to allow you to get round. Now we are looking top speed, let's have a look. Mobility 35 going forwards and 14 reversing. So let's get into actually, let me just pause this. I'm gonna see, I think the guys are actually doing some work with some Chryslers, so I could possibly do some Oda Mortis gameplay, first game, well, with a couple of other Chryslers. So bear with me, I'm going to pause this and I'll chat with the guys, find out what's happening, so bear with me. Okay, I've just checked and the guys aren't actually doing a platoon with the Chryslers. I'll try and bring you some fun like that when it comes up. Now, we've got the Kohler, and I'm wondering about checking to see what it's like without the Kohler, so we can so we can judge what it's like straight out of the box. So let's have a look. So my crew isn't up to 100%, so imagine it's just a basic 100% crew like this. Basic crew that you can just pay for 100% straight out of the gate. So we'll see what we can do with this. So let's get into this first game. So it's a defensive heavy with potential, so about just 198 mil of pen, good armor, roughly 200 mil on the front. We'll have a look at that after this and see exactly how it rock and rolls. Not bad. Overlord. Oh, how many GFs on the other side? Ouch. What have we got? We've got 34. So you've got to watch out for... wait, you haven't got the gun depression, and we'll have a look at those stats afterwards. Let's see what I can do. Now, I want to stay on the level. And we've got an M40, which could be a pain. So I want to move up, use that that view range that we've got. Oh look, someone knows where the enemy base is. They're clicking for the 0 line. So let's see what we can do. Let's move over that way, and we'll try and get some shots and spots. Move into position. Let's see what we can do. I've got a ping, not bad actually, only well, just under 100, so it's actually relatively good at the moment. And for having no well, look at the reticule. It's incredibly small. Let's go around this guy. So I'm going to try and move up behind this area, see what I can do, try and do a little bit of side scraping. T44 coming in. We've only got 198 mil of pen. My eyesight's going a bit funny at the moment, so I'm trying to turn my head a bit because I've got 2/3 of my vision is blurred at the moment. So we've got the binoculars kicking in. No, oh, he's gone. Let's move up. Move in, assist these mediums. We're in behind this house. We've got the WZ there, the Batchat 12T. So let's see what we can do. In, assist these guys. Do a bit of side scraping, stop putting the pressure on the enemy. He's trying to run away. Let's see what we can see, if there's something up ahead. Wait for the binoculars to kick in. Nothing. Let's keep going. He's still there. Bit of a problem. Anything else we can spot? Not yet. Nope. Let's push in with them. Got the WZ that way. Got the HWK-12. Oh, goodness, this is really bad in my eyes. We need these mediums to start spotting things. M44's that way. So I want to test out the mobility of this. Is not bad at all. Very nice mobility. Come in round behind these guys, see what we can do. So you can't penetrate. Oh, that's not good. STRV over there. He's gone. Go for the cupola. Accuracy's not quite as good as I would like. He's out of position. He's moved. Let's go head up and try and... What the heck? I thought that guy had been dealt with. Try another shot. He's going to be gone. Oh dear, he's fallen. Oh dear, what a pity. Never mind. Cool. That's pretty good. I don't think I got him. No, didn't get him. Let's move in. We got the Tiger 2 coming that way. Let's go for HE. He's gone. Let's move up higher. Got WZ coming in behind. The artillery as well. Can I loop it over? Oh, not quite. That would have been nice, but hey. The accuracy, even though it's 0.36 if I remember correctly, it doesn't feel as accurate as it's supposed to be. But this mobility, quite nice up a hill, even without the... oh, let's come and get shot in on him. Oh, he's gone. Time to move in. So, combination of HE. This does move pretty nicely. So spotting him, doing some damage. Not the best first game, but a good indication with no additional mods. Still feels like an incredibly solid tank. Experience 2,600. Let's have a look at the rest. 42,000 credits. Low position. Mid-table. Let's have a look. 9 shots, 5 hit, 4 penned. 12,000 credits. It's not a great moneymaker. Let's have a look. So, well, the experience on this is very, very good. So 869 times 3 for 2,600, almost 2,700, plus a 10% bonus. Very nice for bumping up your crews. Very good spotting. Not so much on the damage side, and shots in, you need to use premium or carry enough HE. You can still make money with this, and you can have an awful lot of fun. So, is it value for money? Not really, because you want with a tier 8 something that's going to make you a lot of money. That is not this tank. Is it a fun tank? Yes. Is it overpowered? I would have to say a little bit. A little bit if you just use standard and HE, but if you use premium, then I've seen reviews 260mm of pen for this tier 8 in a you can do very, very nicely in it. So one game, one win, no real special. Well, can you imagine with this if we'd had the same game? If I'd put in cola, we would have just lost 7,500 credits. Maybe we'd have got more in. We'd have aimed faster, done more damage. So it could potentially give you more of what you want. So spending more money to get where you want more quickly. Now this seems to be where wargaming's going, but they're producing this game that we love. Is it a fun tank? Yes. Is the mobility good? It is. The armour is very, very good. The gun is mediocre apart from when you go for APCR. So you need a nice amount of HE. Your AP is okay against lower value targets, lower armour targets. Very, very nice, with the alpha being 320, which is nice. But that 260 with the in the main gun is very, very nice. That 260mm of pen is very, very nice indeed. So for a crew coming in here that basically has got no skills whatsoever that I'm bringing up to get their brothers in arms, it works very, very nicely. So you can expect this straight out of the gate to be able to just pull off a win game, a couple of thousand experience, come out with credits in your pocket. Is it worth the money? Yes, and it's a fun one-off that I would say, do you want it? Yes, and do I prefer playing this to the Defender? Now that is quite a question. The way they feel, what you lose with the gun depression. We'll have a look at the gun depression and those in a minute. So you're losing a bit with the gun depression. Your armour is a little bit finicky. So I'm going to pause this and then we will have a look at the comparisons between this. I'll do a direct comparison between this and the Defender, because I think that's probably quite fair. So bear with me, I'll get straight into that. Okay, so let's get into this. With the Defender, the straight comparison. So you've got 1900 DPM, so it's 150 more than Defender. Very, very nice. Then we look at the Alpha. So you've got more shots going in. The Defender's got 440 Alpha. Penetration is lower. But then when you click over to APCR, you've got significantly more. So that, otherwise you are very lackluster. You're 27 less than the Defender. So it's going to cost you more to run this. Aim time 1.82 compared to 3.07. So the aim time very, very good. Dispersion we saw was 0.36. This shows 0.35, but either way it's 0.007 better than the Defender. On the move it's 0.19, traversing 0.19 compared to 0.23, and tow traverse 0.1 compared to 0.12. Very, very nice. Now after firing, the bloom is 1 second worse roughly than the Defender, so the Defender gets something back. Ammo capacity, it's huge, 100 rounds compared to only 30 with a Defender. So game-wise, you can do 32,000 points of damage, which is horrendously good compared to 13,200 with a Defender. And the shell cost only 1,000, so it's cheaper than the Defender, but then you do get a lot less, so 120 less per shot. Top speed is the same at 35, reversing identical at 14, power to weight much better at 20 horsepower per ton, and it feels mobile, feels very, very good. Traversing an additional just over 2 degrees, so 33 compared to 32 roughly, well 31.29. Then the effective hard is better, 31.7 on medium, 28 compared to 25. On soft you lose a little bit, but because of the power to weight ratio, it's actually pretty nice. Terrain resistance 0.96 compared to 1.15. Medium it's 1.05 compared to 1.44. On soft, it's 1.92 compared to 2.21. So you can accelerate much faster. As you saw with those rises that we were going up, you could move up very, very neatly indeed. Gun elevation now, only 15 degrees compared to 20. So gun elevation, you're in a bit of a pickle. You've got 5 degrees less, so you have to take that. You have to bear that in mind. Gun depression is quite bad, only 6, but they've both got 6 degrees. So comparing like for like, all you lose out on is 5 degrees of gun elevation. So you've got to drive this appropriately. Then traversing the gun, you've got an additional 9 degrees of gun traverse. Very, very nice. We then come to the armour. The hull is 152.4 on the front, 101 on the sides, and 76 on the rear. The turret is 254 on the front, 127 on the sides, and just under 89 on the rear. Track armour is identical. The health is the same. The engine is about 90. Oh no, it's 110. Other way around. It's 110 less good than the Defender, and it's got weaker engine. Doesn't repair as fast if you've got damage. The tracks are the same. The ammo rack is 60 stronger, so that's something really, really useful. And it repairs much faster. View range, very, very nice, 380 meters. That's quite exceptional. That makes a big difference. This is a viewing monster. Very, very nice indeed. And the radio is stronger, but that doesn't really matter at this level. This view range is blisteringly good. Very, very nice. But you've got higher chance of fire, so watch out for that. Now let's look at the 3D model. Now from the front, angle slightly, you're looking 270mm up to just over 300mm, so roughly 300mm, 270 here. The lower plate, 218, 230. These sides, 330mm ricochet zone. Very, very nice. So let's angle the turret over to the side slightly. Actually, let's angle a little bit more. So check out the angles we can get away with. So aiming over, 200mm, which then puts the front plate up to 320. So you want to angle a bit more, 220. 290, so you can angle further, 280, 280. So if you aim, let's sort this out and look over towards ourselves. Basically, this corner here, where the road wheel hits the ground and transitions, this will give you approximately 280 to 290mm of protection in both directions. Then you come to the turret, 330mm. Around the gun mantlet, you could potentially get through with about 254mm of effective armour. So aim for the ring around the gun. It's the weakest part of the turret, about 255mm, very, very neat, and it's flat. So this is a weak spot. The turret itself is a roughly 280 to 300mm, depending on where you try to punch through it. But this area here is a weak spot. The commander's cupola is similarly armored, but it's a smaller target. The bigger target is this zone here. Aim for this, and you will more likely go through. This is a weak spot, so if you're playing it, they're aiming for you. Your turret, swing this from side to side, try and make them hit the gun, try and block those shots incoming. There's another weak spot underneath where the tracks go through. This is a hitbox. So 280mm up above 240. Let's get the angles right. So aiming over 310, 270, so angle slightly more. There we go, 300, 290, which puts this area at 210. It's a thin area, so the top of the tracks. Let's look at the live view. Bear with me. So you can see from here, 205 mil. Very strong up above, 320 on the sides. You can see this blue area here, relatively weak. This front plate, if you can hit it, you're looking 220 mil up to about 250. So from below, this area is quite a weak spot. So you need to know everything you can about this vehicle so you can maximize your armor protection. So let's get back to the collision model. So you need to learn your own armor to allow you to run this tank effectively. Up above, you're looking the equivalent of, well, just under 40 mil of armor. It's weak armor, 38.1 mil of armor. So watch out for arty trying to splash you. You get an arty shot in here, it's gonna cause you a few problems. But the gun itself, the tank, is very good once you've shifted up from the 190 mil of pen up to the APCR, which makes a big difference going up to 260. So this tank, very, very neat, very fun. Is it as good as a Defender? It can be, but you need to learn how to play it. I would say it's more finicky than the Defender. The Defender is easy to play straight out of the box. This, you have to learn how to play it. The Defender is better to someone who's got who doesn't know how to use the angles, doesn't know how to use concealment, doesn't know how to use the rear mounted turret. So if you're there side scraping, angle slightly, don't over angle, but you need to angle enough to allow you to keep bouncing the shots, fighting your enemy and taking it to them. So for a new player, I would say go for the Defender. But someone with a little bit more experience could probably do better in this, but it'll take a lot more technical knowledge to bring the best out of this tank. There's so many positives and negatives with it that it's more tricky to learn, whereas the Defender is an easy tank to learn. But as you saw with this, you can still have fun, come out with some great numbers from it, and still make credit. But I don't think you're going to be making as many credits as the Defender. So if they're similarly priced, I would say get the Defender. Is it fun? Yes. It'll keep you on your toes, but you've got more mobility. So you've got the mobility, good armor if you use it properly, a trashy gun, unless you're spamming APCR. And that's this tank in a nutshell. Is it worth the money? Yes. And one thing I like is the mobility. Yes, they've got the same top speeds, but this has got the ability to get you up and down rises that the Defender could only dream of. He'll be 30 seconds behind you. By that time, you'll have been bouncing shots and killing the enemy before he arrives. He'll probably get the last shot when he does the 440 points of damage, but this will have been there battling it out before he even arrives. Which would you rather? Me personally, I would rather this, and it gives you more mobility, more options on the battlefield. So is it an OP tank? Yes, definitely. Is the Defender an OP tank? Yeah, definitely as well. So, do I like it? Yes. It's a fun tank. And it's a Wargaming League tank as well. It's a really neat, fun tank, and it felt fun to play. Whereas the Defender, it feels like you're kicking puppies. In this, it's a more steep learning curve. You need to be a better player to get more out of it, and I think if you play it well, you will get more out of it. But the tank itself, the Defender, is for newer players. It's a great tank as well, but I think this has got more potential for better players than the Defender, which leads me to think that, well, overall, this is not in the same league as overpowered. The Defender is more overpowered straight out of the box. But if you learn how to use this properly, then this has got some significant advantages over... Well, the significant advantage is the additional penetration and the mobility. The Defender has got the armour out of the box and better pen out of the box without spending as much money on APCR. So 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Which is better? They're both good. It depends on how you are as a player. Now, we went through the money at the beginning of how much this costs. I went for the basic package, put on some equipment, and still did okay with it. Came away with that 13,000 credits, if I remember rightly. You can still make money, get great experience, bring your crew up, and have an awful lot of fun. Which one would I prefer to play? This one. Like I said, I don't feel like I'm kicking puppies in it, because it's got a steeper learning curve, and it's not so easy to play. Not so easy to play well. But I feel it's got a lot more potential, and eventually, when you know what you're doing, when you've got a good crew, when you've got a better equipment in, even without the best equipment, even without the cola in it, you're still 150 or so DPM more than the Defender. Plus the mobility. This is more of a beast in the hands of a good player than the Defender. Can't say fairer than that. So the Chrysler GF, is it good to go? Yeah, definitely. I don't give many tanks a quadruple pause. And this has got to have a quadruple pause purely because of the potential it's got, and it makes you think. And any tank that I can enjoy and think, rather than just going, you're doing this, it's automatic. This isn't so automatic. You've really got to think about what you're doing. And it's not as forgiving as the Defender. And for that reason, because you can't automatically do well with it, I like it. I like anything that can give your opponents a chance, that turns the game into more of a skill-based game. And so, for me, I would... if I had the Defender on one side and this on the other, I would say, okay, I'm going to jump into this 95% of the time. Like with playing the Panzer 2J, I hop in that and just have a laugh. Every once in a while, say with one of my Defenders, I hop in there and I just go for a blast. It's a bit like kicking puppies, but it brings a smile to your face. This, on the other hand, is more technically good. But you've got to be more technically good to get the most out of it. It's more skillful with more potential. And whether I do well or not, with my eyesight going, I like the fact that I can try. Well, I can still see things. Because at the moment I've got 2/3 of my vision is all blurred, and getting headaches and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I haven't been doing so many things recently, because my eyesight's going. And yeah, great. YouTuber's losing his eyesight. I know. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, but for me to be able to do what I can do and enjoy the game while I can still do it, while I can still see a third of what's in front of me, I'm just enjoying it. And this is the sort of tank I would hop in and just have some fun. And I love the game. World of Tanks, very, very good fun. I just don't want to lose my eyesight, but things happen. And so this may be my last review. I hope not. I hope not. I'm going into hospital tomorrow. I don't know what's happening. There may be surgery. I don't know how things are going to go. And so we'll see what happens. I don't know what they can do. And I just wish you all well. Thank you so much for watching. I'm just glad to have had the chance to do this. And I hope this isn't my last video. I really don't want it to be my last video. I want to be able to see things over that side, so I can see about 1/3 of the screen properly. That's hazy, and I can't even see the whole screen, and that eye's all weird. Well, I can't see anything, but I'm still enjoying what I'm doing while I can do it, because I appreciate what I've got and what I can bring and the fun I can bring. My reviews may not be the best, but at least now you know that there's a reason why things aren't as good as they used to be. So I'm losing my eyesight, so yeah, I will try and keep having the fun. I want to bring the fun side and do what I can do when I can do it. Even if I'm there at the screen and squinting and things like that, I will still be trying to do these videos for you guys, because I just love doing it, and it's just so nice, and you guys are just brilliant. So thank you so much for bearing with me. Thank you for putting up with me while I've been doing this for the past couple of years. And I just hope this isn't my last video. So if it is, well, thank you for watching. And that's it. Thank you very much, guys, and it's been an honour to do these for you. So yeah, thank you so much. Take care. All the best. Bye. Right, before I go, here's a picture of Ted, and he was commentating at PDXCon Stockholm 2017, and yeah, did this before we went and played the multiplayer. Fantastic session, and all the partying, and so there's more footage of that which is going to be coming. There's more feeds which are going to be coming because I'm going with Wargaming to the grand finals, the Russian equivalent, which is going to be held in London, so that's coming up in the very near future. I've got footage of the recent Tank Fest event going out down there, and there's lots of other footage, lots of other films, videos that are going to be coming in the very, very near future. So I'm going to be putting those together, even if I can't see screens and things properly. I'm going to be having those coming up for you anyway. So there will be more stuff. Somehow, I'm going to get some things to you. It will work. There is going to be more stuff. So don't give up on me yet. So yeah, keep having fun, and just look after each other, have a great time, and keep gaming, keep playing, do the things you love, and just try and make other people happy who are around you. So yeah, sounds simple. Just do it. So yeah, see you all soon. Take care. Bye. Hi guys, just a little update. It's Saturday the 20th of May. Little Miss Beard took me to the hospital today. I wasn't sure what was going to be happening. Saw one person, and there were people having operations. She's referring me to someone else, to a different specialist on Tuesday. Then it looks like there's potential operation on Wednesday. So I need to see what's going to happen with that. Chat to the guy on Tuesday to find out more of what's going to be going on. So that's an update of the situation. So things still haven't been sorted, but it's looking like things are moving the right way, or finding the right information of what they could potentially do, if anything. So I'm being passed on to more and more specialised people to see if they can help. So that's where I am. So thank you. I really, really appreciate all the support that I've been getting. So thank you so much, because you know, I want to be able to keep gaming, at least to be able to see what I'm doing, and to try and keep producing better and better content. So thank you guys, and see you soon. I'll let you know. See ya.